we're scientists from SFU Science Alive and UBC Center for Blood Research. Today, we will be presenting a workshop on how to be a biobuilder. We will introduce you to an exciting field of science called synthetic biology. But first, imagine that you're on a beach. Is this what you're thinking of? But what if I told you many of our beaches look like this? Yes, many of our beaches are polluted with plastic. Did you know, as of 2015, we have developed around 6,300 megatons of plastic waste. That is about the weight of 35 million blue whales. Yes, that is a lot of plastic. Sadly, many of these plastic waste materials have made their way into our oceans and beaches, threatening both marine life and human health. But what if I told you the research in DNA could be used to develop ways to remove plastic from oceans? You must be wondering how. Before I tell you how, let's discuss what DNA is.
Living things, such as us humans, are made of cells, and cells contain DNA. DNA provides a set of instructions to create biological molecules that in turn tells how to do their job. Imagine DNA like a cookbook. A cookbook is made of many recipes, which consist of many words that tells us specific instructions, such as how to cook rice or how to make bread. In the case of DNA is made out of many genes. Just like the recipes in the cookbook, they provide instructions for our body to create certain molecules that we need. These genes contain bases, just like the words in each individual recipe. Now, if we change the words on the recipe, we change the instructions on the recipe. For example, for a given recipe, let's say I change one apple to one banana. Then we end up changing the instructions on the recipe. Similarly, if we change the DNA basis, then the instructions of the genes are also changed. As a result, the function of the cell may change to give them a new job. This is how the field of synthetic biology works.
Let's break down what synthetic biology means. A synthetic object is something that is created by humans and cannot be found in nature. Biology is the study of living things. Combined, synthetic biology involves engineering living things so that they can have a new or altered function that is not seen in nature. Specifically, synthetic biologists use DNA to engineer these living things. The field of synthetic biology involves many different types of scientists that all work collaboratively together. For example, computer scientists might code computer programs to help biologists test their hypotheses. Chemists might explore how DNA can be made in a test tube. Engineers might help biologists build machines that can grow living organisms on a large scale.
Now that you know more about DNA and synthetic biology, let's discuss some ways we could use this knowledge to solve problems in the world. Remember me asking how DNA research could be used to remove plastic waste in the ocean? Well, a group of students at Harvard University used E. coli bacteria, which normally makes us sick, and turned them into helpful plastic-laden machines. By changing the DNA instructions from E. coli, the bacteria can make special molecules that can chew up plastic material and get rid of it. Pretty cool, right?
Synthetic biology can be applied in many different ways. For example, in medicine, some scientists are designing white blood cells that are smarter at recognizing and killing cancer cells without harming the body. They're hoping that these supercells will be able to cure cancer and possibly reduce the negative side effects that we see in current patients. Another example of synthetic biology is in arts. Some scientists are designing flowers that can change colors throughout the day, and some are creating plants and vegetables that can glow in the dark.
Now it's your turn to be a synthetic biologist. First, think of a problem. Any problem in the world. It could be cleaning up toxic chemicals from the air, the water, or the soil. Or it could be something more fun, like making a flower smell like your favourite food. You can pause this video if you need some time to think. Next, based on what you've learned today about synthetic biology, you're going to design and create your own superhero cell or organism to solve your problem. What kind of abilities does this superhero cell need to have? And how would you alter the organism to give it those abilities? You can use this worksheet to draw and create your new cell and describe what it does, or you can use any craft supplies that you might have available.
Need some inspiration? Here's my superhero cell. My superhero cell is a plant cell, and what it does is that it secretes candy smell. So now, all of my plants at home are gonna smell like candy.
Here's my superhero cell. It floats through the air and absorbs the particles caused by wildfire and neutralizes the smoke. Have fun! We can't wait to see what you design.